5 years has been incredible. And looking at what we set out to achieve in our 50th anniversary, we were lucky to have achieved them in 2 years. And then the 5 years was just to complement what we wanted to achieve at our 5 years goal. Having experienced a whole lot in the outsourcing space, I felt a need to come into this space to bring some level of excellence. So I know that there was a gap between the core employer and the outsourcing firm, and it's something that I felt could be fixed. It was really a pain point in the industry till we set out to say that there should be a fixed day for salary payment, and nobody should pray to God after working for 30 days to get paid. How did we arrive at the name TeamAce was something interesting for us, because we are looking for a name that speaks to what we want to bring to the industry, especially the outsourcing space. So we're looking at pace, we're looking at excellence, we're looking at quality. We also want people of excellence, and so we looked at what would give us that original meaning of pace speaks to excellence, and from there we brought the word to say team and the word to say ace, and giving us a combination of TeamAce. 5 years before TeamAce started in July 1st. I worked with outsourcing firms to get understanding of the industry. Resigned from where I was, and the next thing is to move into the industry. When we started, we needed money to cover up employee costs for our first 3 months, and at that point in time where I said we started at the first month of school. We also needed to pay office space, buy other equipment that we needed from our work. My wife just called and said, oh, she got a huge bonus from my employer, and that I can have it all. That money saved us a lot from InterSwitch, where she got a huge bonus as at that time in 2019, and the funds came, and she just sent the whole funds to me. So take this to run for 3 months, and it was quite a lot as at that time, and it helped us sustain the employees that we have to ensure that what we set up to achieve as a firm for other companies, we achieve it internally. We're no longer where we used to be. We are now in Cameroon, physical presence, managing clients over there. We have physical presence in Ivory Coast, where you call Côte d'Ivoire today. 3 different African countries, and managing their employees over there in South Africa, in Ghana, and in Congo.
We started businesses in the last 3 years. Many of them were hyped, overhyped, and then they declined. Like literally starting the business and declining immediately. But for TeamAce, it's gone through its stages of introduction into the market, understanding what he wants to do. And I like the fact that it has taken growth as a gradual step, based on focus, based on vision, and like I said, based on professionalism. If you have those fundamentals in place, then I'm not surprised, honestly, that the business is celebrating now its 5th year in the market.
We started from 3 years, having just 3 employees, to having 24 core internal staff, and having over 4,000 employees outside that we currently manage.
I started off as HR officer, right, which is recruitment outsourcing, and I would follow Richard, would go ahead and do like door-to-door marketing and sales and all of that. And we're so small, we're just about four people, right? And it just felt like everybody was so keen on achieving like one set goal.
The number of candidates we play across industry gives us that joy to say that they are finding it rewarding in the quality of the companies that we hire them for and the placements that we have done.
At every point where we sign a new client, especially when we sign a new client, the trust that they give to us to manage their staff or manage their, financials, it just feels like something is working.
For other services that we also provide for companies, it gives us great joy that we keep having repeated customers coming back to say yes, they appreciate what they got from us. And that's the essence for us. And that's what TeamAce really is. If you talk about TeamAce in the industry, it's a name everybody wants to reckon with. It's a brand everybody wants to reckon with. And we intend to do much more by providing quality and excellent service to our clients.
Hi TeamAce, congratulations on turning 5. We want to use this opportunity to say thank you for your assistance at helping us recruit top talents that suit our business needs. We hope for continuous partnership with you. And once again, we say congratulations on your 50th anniversary and we wish you many more success with it.
Congratulations TeamAce on your 5-year anniversary. It's hard to imagine that it's already 5 years. We've been wowed by your professionalism, the exceptional work that you've done for us in handling our tax affairs and ensuring that we are compliant in all tax aspects. We look forward to working with you, continuously. As long as this company is in existence, we would always be partners with you. Congrats again. We look forward to doing more business with you.
Well, we have worked together with TeamAce for almost 4 years, and we are very appreciative that their professional support and during the cooperation. I think they are responsive very fast, even to Chinese customers, and we had a very good experience with them. Thanks for all the TeamAce team members, and I think we will continue for cooperation for long term.
You can't come into TeamAce and go the way you are. No, you will learn something new. You must learn something new. You must also impact in terms of knowledge. Cut across all the managers. As they come in from their previous place, they think that this is just come and walk through. No, it's not. The client base that we have will also stretch you first. Secondly, the number of things that you think you know where you are coming from, you'll find out that you have not even started when joining and coming to TeamAce. There's a lot because our client base is cut across every industry. So your knowledge gap has to be top notch to be able to walk around all the industries.
I think there's a whole lot more when it comes to business development. You get to read a whole lot. In fact, TeamAce made me read a lot, do more research, market research, understand industry. You're trying to push your whatever through and all.
I've had my ups and downs. I've had times that I literally broke down and cried. TeamAce is a place that gives you that opportunity to be yourself, that when you fall, you have to pick yourself up and then continue.
We allow an open door system where employee can hear their view. They can stop me by the roadside and explain their challenges if they decide not to go through their managers or go through the HR process. We have that open door policy for employees, and secondly for us, we take training as a key. We don't tie our employees to anything. It's a friendly environment where you can walk in, have a chat with anyone. If you look at our staffs, we don't have a religious base, it's cut across. So we wanted that diversity in our team, and that diversity in our team is keeping them together.
You come to the office and everyone is cracking a joke, everyone is smiling through the whole work, everyone is, we find this person telling a story, or there's probably music in the background and you're like, I came with this seriousness that the work is going to be 150, but then the office is somewhere that you look forward to coming to. I
kept mentioning anytime I make a post that I am who I am today because somebody took his time to build me. And I have said that going forward, part of my life will be building people, empowering them.
Richard is not someone you forget. Once you experience him once, you don't forget whatever experience. I think he's very conscious about that.
They call me workaholic. At that point in time, it's for me to keep bringing more from my side to also open their eyes to see possibilities across industries that we work in. And yeah, so for TeamAce, anybody who has passed through TeamAce would fit in anyway. I have seen employees leave and they become enemies with their employer. I wonder, why do we need to burn the bridges?
I'm glad that I was a part of the workforce of TeamAce. I am glad that I was able to contribute my own quota. I am actually happy and excited that I got to learn a lot from Richard. My experience with Richard and TeamAce is actually a personal one. I practically learned writing my first email in TeamAce, how to manage people, how to manage client expectations. I mean, I learned from the best leadership there is. Richard Eddy is a great man. I want you to know that I really appreciate all your efforts. I wish TeamAce grows and expands beyond the four corners of Nigeria and globally. Happy 50th anniversary to TeamAce once again.
For every employee who has worked in and they are departing, we have a way of also bringing them in. More for us, get the feedback while they are leaving. Without even telling them, they go out and become our brand ambassadors, speak well about us and what we are doing here at TeamAce. That gives me joy to look at the number of employees who go out there to even get us clients out of their own free. Like this, want to also appreciate them, everybody who has stepped in TeamAce in the last 5 years and work with us. Our goal in the next 5 years is to ensure that we expand from where we currently are in the African space and managing bigger companies within the ecosystem in Nigeria. If we can do this in 5 years, our next 5-year strategic goal is to ensure that we are in the books of the top 5 within the industry.
TeamAce guys, please don't be too much in a hurry. Growth will come with its pains, but self-development, vision on a personal basis, learning and development. Don't do too much of expecting the organization to grow you. Grow yourself. If you're not in love with self-development, you are cheating on yourself. So self-awareness, self-development, self-growth, and as the business is growing, I promise you, you will also grow with the business. So for members of the team at TeamAce, guys, the future is looking so bright, you may need to wear sunglasses.
Happy anniversary!